Now going to see next one of the part of this eighth chapter, that is statistics. Another chapter, poverty. Just now we see that video. It is about it properties. Now going to discuss about it is statistics, the same chapter. Now it is one of the formulas. It is range, that is largest minus smallest, largest defined by L minus smallest defined by S. The coefficient of it is range is equal to L minus S by L plus S. Standard deviation it is defined by it is sigma. Standard deviation is defined by sigma. Variance that is defined by it is sigma square. So now we have find out the 3 and 4 it is answers for this regarding statistics. One is called range, largest minus smallest, coefficient of it is range equal to L minus S by L plus S. Standard deviation sigma, that we are going to see what are the formulas regarding the standard deviation, and it is sigma, variance sigma square. Now first we come to the standard deviation defined by it is sigma. There is two type of it is data. One is called it is ungrouped data, another is called grouped data. Ungrouped data means the data is given only the numbers. For example, the ungrouped data is called it is 20, 30, 40, it is 50, and this numbers are it is called it is ungrouped data. Now using of this ungrouped data, what are the possible of it is made to find out as the standard deviation. First we are going to see. Next one is called as grouped data. Now what is the method to find out as this standard deviation in the grouped data? One is called it is direct method. Direct method, by applying of it is standard deviation sigma is equal to square root of it is x minus x square by n minus x by summation x by n it is whole square. Standard deviation sigma is equal to square root of summation x square by n minus summation x by n it is whole square. To find out the applying of this direct method to find out the standard deviation. And mean method, that is mean method is called it is x bar, that is called it is mean, that is equal to summation x by it is n. Summation x by n is called mean. And applying of it is find out as it is mean x bar, it is equal to summation x by n. Applying of it is mean method. Applying of mean method, the mean first of all find out as mean, then find out the standard deviation defined by sigma equal to square root of summation it is x minus x bar whole square by it is n. Summation it is x minus x bar whole square by n. It is called standard deviation to find out as this mean method. And here it is d is defined by, the d is called it is derivative defined by x minus x bar, x minus x bar. So in this equation that we have written as that is equal to square root of it is summation it is d square by n. Another it is formula. Standard deviation defined by it is mean method is called x minus x bar, that is defined by d. Therefore instead of x minus x bar we can write d square by it is n. This is applying of it is mean method. Assume the mean method. In the case of it is arithmetic mean is equal to summation x by it is n is not a it is integer. Is not a integer. Is not an integer. In that case we can find out applying of it is assume the mean method to find out the standard deviation. And here it is this x bar is become as it is integer. If we applying of it is mean method to find out the standard deviation. In this assumed mean method, here x bar to find out x bar, this stands summation x by n, it become it is not an integer. Not an integer. Applying of assumed mean method to find out the standard deviation. For this assumed mean method, we applying of standard deviation sigma is equal to square root of summation it is d square by n minus summation d by n it is whole square. Here d equal to x minus a. E is called assumed mean. E is called it is assumed mean. Assumed mean. E is called assumed mean. A is called assumed mean. So applying of assumed mean method, sigma is equal to square root of summation d square by n minus summation d by n it is whole square. To find out the standard deviation, in this it is ungrouped data. And another method is called it is step deviation method. Step deviation method, it is C is called class interval. The data are it is given in the class interval type. So it is 10 to it is 20, 30, 40, 50, like that it is given. In that it is given the common it is intervals are continuously common intervals are it is 10, and that is called it is class interval it is defined by C. And for this it is step deviation method, standard deviation defined by C is called the between of it is data it is called it is C is defined by it is 10 here. Applying of it is square root of x and the summation it is d square by n minus summation d by n it is whole square. To find out the standard deviation by applying of step deviation method. And step deviation method and assumed method, one is called common distribution interval is called it is C. It is 10. Here it is 10, and where we have the depends upon the problem. It is interval is 10, interval is 5, and depends upon the problem. You can write C here. Next, so come to it is grouped data. The mean method standard deviation is equal to summation. What is meant by it is group data? Group data means it is any two it is values are given x and f. X star it is number of it is students. For example, number of students are given 3, it is 5, it is 2, it is 1, it is 8. The corresponding it is frequencies are given, it is 2, it is 3, 1, 5, 7. So like that, it is one of the data is called student, and number f is called it is frequency for it is number of student, and two it is where data are given x and f is called group data. In this group data, to find out a standard deviation by applying of this method is called it is mean method, assumption method, and step deviation method. And first one it is mean method is called standard deviation equal to square root of it is summation f into x minus x bar it is whole square by n. So find out as it is mean, it is called mean. Defined by it is what? Mean defined by it is summation fx by summation f. Mean defined by summation fx by summation it is f. Summation f is defined by it is capital N. Summation f defined by it is capital N. So f capital N defined by summation x. Here it is d equal to x minus x bar. D equal to x minus x bar. Therefore, square root of it is summation it is f, and x minus x bar defined by d. Therefore, summation f d square by it is n formula. Therefore, it is sigma is equal to square root of it is summation f it is d square by it is capital N. The formula to find out that it is standard deviation in the mean it is method in the group data. Assumed mean method same one it is find out as it is group data. The frequency and f and frequency are given, and applying of standard deviation equal to square root of it is summation f d square by summation f minus summation f d by summation f it is whole square. Apply this formula to find out as this standard deviation. Here it is d. D is called what? X minus a. E is called assumed mean. E is called assumed mean. So if we applying of it is mean as it is integer, we apply it is mean method, and mean is not an integer. Applying of assumed mean method. Mean as it is integer, we applying of mean method. Mean is not integer. We applying of assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. We assume the data ourselves. It is called assumed mean method. So here d equal to x minus it is a. How to derive? You can see the next one. Now step deviation method. The given data are in the class interval type. So class interval it is frequency 0 to it is 10, and 10 to it is 20, and then it is 20 to it is 30, and frequency corresponding it is 5 to it is 7. So it is class interval is given it is 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Corresponding frequencies are given 5 to 7. In this given it is data, it is group data, and first one is class interval defined by it is from that we find out the x value. After that find out as it is given it is frequency f and x r is given, it is called group data. For this given data, we apply of the step deviation method to find out the standard deviation sigma, that is equal to c in the square root of summation f d square by summation f minus summation f d by summation f it is whole square. Here it is d equal to x minus it is c by a. We are multiplying c here, we are dividing in the derivative. Multiplying c here and dividing it is d in the derivative. And applying of it is step deviation method to find out as it is standard deviation in the group data. Now group data we have three methods. One is called mean method, assumed mean method, and step deviation method in the group data. And here it is ungrouped data. We have methods on it is direct method, mean method, assumed mean method, and step deviation methods. And direct method it is called standard deviation equal to square root of summation x square by n minus summation x it is whole square by n for applying of direct method. And mean method applying of it is x bar, it is applying of x bar to find out x bar. After that applying of standard deviation it is applying of square root of it is x minus x bar whole square by n. And here d equal to x minus a. And assumed mean method is called it is the arithmetic mean defined by x bar is equal to x minus x. It is not an integer. If it is integer, we applying of it is mean method. If it is not an integer, we applying of assumed method. Standard deviation equals square root of f d square by n minus summation f d by n it is whole square. To find out as case assumed method. Another is called subdivision method. In the subdivision method, the C into square root of it is summation f b square by n minus summation d by n it is whole square. So applying of it is grouped data, ungrouped data to find out as it is standard deviation. And we have the 4 method for it is ungrouped data, 3 method for it is grouped data. Let us see what are the sums regarding this one. Now let us see the sum of the problem regarding it is ungrouped data first. Now let's see the example number, it is 8.4 and the data are it is given 13, 8, 4, 9, 7, 10, 12, 10. These are ungrouped data. It is called ungrouped data. For this ungrouped data, we want to find out as it is applying of this direct method. Now first number of data are given is 7. Find out as it is table. First column defined by is x. What is given the raw ungrouped data is defined by x and find out as x square. So x terms and x square term. X terms are it is 13, 8, 4, 9, 7, 12. It is 10. And square terms are it is 169. 4 it is 64, 4 it is 16, 9 is 81, 7 is 49, 12 is 144 and 10 is 100. Now find out as this cumulative value, this called total value, is called summation x equal to 64 and summation x square. This column total equal to summation x square defined by summation square is equal to 623. Now applying of it is a direct method, sigma is equal to standard deviation square root of summation x square by n minus summation x by n this whole square. Now we know it is summation x square equal to 625 by number of it is data is given it is n equal to 7 minus it is summation it is x. Summation x equal to 63, summation x equal to 63 by number of it is data equal to n it is whole square. Now simply we will cancel. It is cancelled with 2 term, we get it is 89 and cancel it is 1, 9 square is called is 81. Therefore square root of 89 by it is 81 that is equal to root it is 8. Root it is 8. Approximately root 8 value equal to 2.83. 2.83. So now applying of it is ungrouped data to find out as it is direct method to find out the standard deviation. And similarly, we can compare of it is same it is formula to find out another it is 1. In the example number it is 8.8. Find out the standard deviation of following it is data 7, 4, 8, 10, 11. And addition to that it is adding of it is each one of the value by it is 3. Add 3 to all it is value and find out the new standard deviation. So first of all we want to find out the standard deviation for given it is ungrouped data and write as it is x columns are it is given it is term. And writing in the ascending order or otherwise we can write as it is. Now here we are writing ascending order 4, 7, 8, 10, 11 and this total equal to summation x equal to 40 and the square of it is x is called x square and square of this another column is 4 is 16, 7 is 49, 8 is 64 and 10 is 100 and 11 is 121. Find out the total for this summation x square is called, so sum of this column is defined by summation x square. That is 350. Now applying of it is direct method standard deviation equal to square root of it is summation x square by n minus summation x by n it is whole square. Now replace the value summation x square by n is equal to 350 by n value equal to 5. Number of it is data, number of it is values given is equal to it is 5 and then it is summation n that is equal to 40, summation x that is equal to 40, then n value equal to 5. Now cancel it is 8 and cancel it is 70. Now it is 8 square is called 64 and find out it is standard deviation that is equal to root of it is 6. Root of it is 6. For it is given it is data, find out the standard deviation. After that what we want to do we can add in of it is 3 to each one of the number. Add it is first number by 3. Add 3 it is 3 plus it is 4 equal to 7 and 7 plus 3 equal to 10. Then it is 8 plus 3 equal to 11 and 10 plus 3 equal to it is 13 and 11 plus 3 equal to 14. For this adding of new it is data, find out the standard deviation and first we adding of it is this number the summation x equal to 55 and square this number is called x square and this summation will be x square equal to 635. Now we find out the it is standard deviation for new data, new it is value is called add by each number by it is 3. Now that's what standard deviation equal to square root of it is same it is formula summation x square this is 635 by n equal to 5 and minus this is summation x by n summation x is equal to 55 by n equal to 5 whole square. If you simplify simplify this value, it is 271, and simplify the value, it become it is 11. 11 square is called 121. Now subtract the value, you get root 16. Now see that, and what is given it is data, the standard deviation equal to 6, and adding by each one number by 3, again we will get standard deviation equal to 6. Therefore, from this any data is increased or decreased, the value will not change, the standard deviation will not change. If you multiply each one number by each one number by multiply by any number or divide by any number, the standard will change. If you multiply the by each number by it is 2, the standard deviation also finally multiply by 2. If each number is divided by it is 3, then standard deviation finally divided by it is 3. If you multiply or divide, the standard will change. If you increase or decrease or add or subtract, the standard will not change. From this sum we have to control. Now another one more sum. Example number it is 8.4, and the marks scored by it is 10 students are in the class are given 25, 29, 30, 33, 35, 37, 80, 38, 40, 44, 48 are given in this data. Find out the standard deviation by applying another method is called assumed mean method. Previously we applied a direct method. Another one we know it is the mean method that we see later, and now applying of it is assumed mean method. In assumed mean method, we have to find out as it is assumed mean, and we can consider it is any one of it is x value, and from we consider as assumed value. Any one of the x value is called assumed mean. If a mean is called, it is not an integer. The mean is not an integer. We applying of it is assumed mean method is better. So in this assumed method, first we want to select as any one of the assumed mean, that is from it is x column. X column it is you can select assumed mean, it is middlemost value. Now we are selecting of it is assumed mean from the x column. The assumed mean defined by a equal to 35, number of data given is 10. Now it is x values are given it is data, and find out as it is a d is called x minus a. X is called it is this one, and a is called assumed mean. So 25, d is called x minus a. 25 is called x, minus this a is called 35, subtract the value minus 10. Then similarly this x value is called 29, and assumed mean equal to 35, find the difference, it become minus 6. Similarly we find out as it is each one of this subtraction, it is derivatives, and finally find out the summation, it is d equal to 9. Summation d equal to 9. By applying of it is derivative equal to x minus a. X is called given data, a is called assumed mean. On each one of the numbers, subtract from it is assumed mean to find out the derivative d equal to x minus a. Find out the summation is called summation d equal to 9. And then square the d square. So minus 10 it is whole square equal to 100, minus 6 whole square equal to 35, minus 5 equal to 25, minus 4 equal to 4, 0, 2 is 4, 3 is 9, 5 is 25, 9 is 81. And 113 is 169. To find out as it is d square, and find the summation equal to summation it is d square, that is equal to 4, and it is 54. Find the summation in the column. Now it is we know we apply the column, it is one, it is called the summation d equal to 9. Second it is third column, defined it is summation d square equal to 452. Let's call it is d square. Now applying of it is assumed mean. Assumed mean method, standard deviation is defined by sigma equal to square root of summation d square by n minus summation d by n it is whole square. By applying of it is assumed mean method. Here d equal to x minus it is a. For it is assumed mean method, by applying of sigma equal to square root of it is summation d square by n minus summation d by n it is whole square. Now just replace comma summation d square. Summation d square equal to what? 453. So replace here n value equal to what? And total number of term equal to 10 by 10 minus this summation d. Summation d equal to what here? 9. By number of it is data equal to it is what? 10. So now just we have to simplify it is simplified by 10 it is 45.3, and it is 9, 0 point it is 9, square the value it is 8, 0 point it is 81, and simplify will get a square root of it is 44.49, and finally we find out the standard deviation. It approximately become 6.67. It is called standard deviation by applying of it is assumed mean method.